What's happening? How are you doing today? I am doing amazing. I hope you're doing well. I am Rami or more. Oh, it is a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. We are going to get to it in one moment. Um, Let me just get myself together here. Oh, what do we have today? Joe Rogan, Kanye West, and the Moors. What do you know? What do you know? Let me send out the link. Let's get things started.
Oh, you did start?
Yes, I have started, sir. Oh, man. It is a beautiful Sunday. I'm out of Oakland, California. Let's see here. Let me get this link. Boom. Drop that over there for you. Oh, we are live. We are live, baby. We are live. Okay, one more link. I just gotta get. Took a couple notes just on the timestamps just to help me out a little bit. You know, cause it just is too good. I said I had to touch on it. You know what I mean? All right, here we are. Joe Rogan, Kanye West, the more. Let me drop the interview, the whole situation down there for you. If you haven't seen it yet, it's an amazing interview, amazing discussion. Not even an interview. It's an amazing discussion. They touch on so much. You know, it's a 3 hour discussion. I humbly urge everyone to check it out, especially if you're more. Um, oh man. But we gonna get right to it. I don't even wanna dance around it. You know what I mean? I don't even wanna do that. Cause it's too good. It's too good. We ain't got time for that. So we gonna get right to the nitty gritty. First off, let's just listen in. You know what I mean?
Robbed in Paris, and so we just because I'm in the middle of a tour while I'm doing the fashion show while I'm doing this, so we cancel the tour because it's very traumatic, and then we start the tour back up and we get back into it, and then I just keep on saying I want to go to Japan. I just want to go to Japan because Japan is like a way that people treat. There isn't like this systemic racism embedded in every single individual that's inside of the place, like in America, black, white, anything. There's a systemic white supremacy. Like when I tag, white supremacy, or we say this, it's like yes, that is America. That is the world. Currently, we've been taught that. My first superhero was Superman, and my dad was a Black Panther, but, when Disney makes Black Panther, now when you look it up, you don't see my dad protecting his neighborhood or snatching a mic out of somebody's hand while they're lying. I don't know, like father, like son right there. But you see this character that's made for Black people to idolize, that was designed by a white person and put out by a white company. So it's controlling the.
Real quick, if you do look up Black Panther, if you just search, do a quick search. It's very interesting now. The true history is very, very deep. But let's continue. It gets really interesting. Keep listening. We're talking about history and
the narrative to say, we're going to show you Harriet Tubman. We're not going to show you Nat Turner. And they do it every chance they get. Maleficent, they called her race of people the Moors. And the Moors are, and I just saw it again. I was just like, yo, if you erase our history, like most Black
Maleficent. Let me rewind, just so in case you didn't hear it. This is Kanye West speaking with Joe Rogan, and there's a movie called Maleficent, Disney, and that's
Descendants.
the descendants of her people.
No, it's about her daughter.
Thank you for the ad lib.
This character that's made for black people to idolize that was designed by a white person and put out by a white company. So it's controlling the narrative to say, we're going to show you Harriet Tubman, we're not going to show you Nat Turner. And they do it every chance they get. Maleficent, they called her race of people the Moors. And the Moors are, and I just saw it again. I was just like,
You heard Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan know what's up. Cause he know. Oh, damn. That was hit him with the okie doke. Let's continue.
yo, if you erase our history, like most black people, we don't know where we come. We think we came from slaves. We don't know our bloodline, and we're given Black History Month, and we take that like it's some gift to us. No, it's a programming to us. Racism doesn't end until we get to a point where we stop having to put the word black in front of it, because
Come on now. Come on now. It's a programming. It's a programming. It's not going to end till we stop putting that black in front of it. Oh, my goodness. This is Kanye West talking. He said we don't know our history. We think we just come from the descendants of slaves. Come on now. Now we get into the teachings now. Oh my goodness, what is this? This is one of the people that they don't tell you about to help control the narrative. This book came from Noble Drew Ali. This brother right here. 1886, he was born, North Carolina. Timothy Drew put this together, brought this for our people. And one of the most important lines in here, it says, "Come all ye Asiatic of America and hear the truth about your nationality and birthrights, because you are not Negroes. Learn of your forefathers' ancient and divine creed, that you will learn to love instead of hate." And I'm gonna build one more. I'm gonna put one more on that thing. Page before that. That is why the nationality of the Moors was taken away from them in 1774, and the word Negro, black, and colored was given to the Asiatics of America who were of Moorish descent, because they honor not the principles of their mother and father, and strayed after the gods of Europe, whom they knew nothing of. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's what's going on. You have to understand this. Kanye West is breaking it down for us. Simple and plain, letting everybody know you gotta listen though. You gotta listen. Tricks and turns in history, making the Moors the evil, the descendants and the evil characters. But then give us black history, and then what they put in black history is very negative. I'm gonna finish this out so you can really get the full, complete thought. Because it's like we're putting the rim a little bit lower for ourselves. Like, it's when I say I'm the second wealthiest black man in America. Like, why do I have to say that? Because obviously, if we just go on wealth, period, of what we call wealth, like financial wealth, that scorecard, I'd be like, I'm the 78th wealthiest man in America. But we shouldn't have to have a special box, a special month, because also what they show in Black History Month is us getting hosed down, reminding us that we were slaves. Like, what if we had, remember when I cheated on you month? Like, remember when you first found the text messages? Remember, how does that make you feel? It makes you feel depleted and defeated. It's no matter what religion you are, what we can agree on is it is always now. North Carolina in the house. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Trading war stories. 40 acres. What's happening? Um. Oh man. Okay. So that's not it. We have more. I just don't want you to get it confused, thinking that's the only little piece, because he weaved a lot in here, man. Let me see if I can find a little more.
Me going and saying, okay, why am I running for president? Is to be in service, not service to my own ego. I feel like God says to me, like, haven't I given you enough? And I gave you an ego that helped you overcome all these, roadblocks and smoke screens and people telling you what you can't do. Now you need to realize when you're doing things for your ego and when you're doing things for me. This is like God, what I feel God is saying to me. Because it really irritates me when people say, God told me to tell you. So I'm very mindful with this kind of wording.
Word, true indeed. He said you got to understand the difference between what you're doing for me and what you're doing, your own ego, and what you're doing for God, our Creator. That sounds a lot like the higher self and the lower self, huh? I don't, you know.
I'm saying I have a feeling that that's what God is saying for me to be in service. So the ultimate service position is leader of the free world, to be the president of the United States. It's sometimes you see me on Twitter, I'll say, I want all the smoke. I want all the problems, because the problems are the opportunities. There's an opportunity to solve things. And Kurzweil,
he wants all the smoke, because he's saying he wants all the problems, because it's an opportunity to solve the problems. That's very profound. When I listened back to that, I said, man, that sounds familiar. Hold on. We going back into the book. I know it's crazy how I just connect like this. This one is chapter 13, page 21. Life and works of Jesus in Egypt among the Gentiles. And it says, and this is talking about, why did Jesus come to the Council of Brotherhood, this wise temple, right? This temple with wise teachers. And the Hierophant is asking, like, why are you seeking wisdom in the halls of men? And Jesus said, in every way of life I would walk, in every hall of learning I would sit. The heights that any man has gained, these I would gain. What any man has suffered I would meet, that I may know the griefs, the disappointments, the sore temptations of my brother man, that I may know just how to succor those in need. What any man has suffered I would meet, that I may know the griefs, the disappointments, and the sore temptations of my brother man, that I may know just how to succor those in need. Succor. What does succor mean? This is very interesting, because we're going to come back to this in just a second. Succor is S-U-C-C-O-R. S-U-C-C-O-R. It's gonna connect in just a second. Succor. Assistance and support in times of hardship and distress. So succor is assistance and support in times of hardship and stress. All right? Boom. Now, Kanye said he wants all the smoke because he wants all the problems to solve the problems. Hey, man, I'm just reading. I'm just listening. It's seeming like some things is connecting with the teachings that Noble Drew Ali was teaching and what Kanye West is speaking on. No? No, is he not talking about we need to know our history? We need to know who we are? We need to stop putting black in front of everything? Because we ain't black. Oh my goodness. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta listen. You gotta listen. You got to listen. Cloth Talk Champs. How can I proclaim my nationality? Oh, that's a beautiful question. That's a beautiful. We'll get to that one. We'll get to that one. Peace, peace, salute from Cairo, aka Nebraska Republic, Omaha Territory. Peace, peace, Moreno. Peace, Keith J. Got some people in the house. I got one more. Yeah, here we go. 137. I got one more little marker for you. One more little marker for you. We'll put it at 136 just right there and there.
I don't know if content is my calling, like messaging.
It got an ad, so we finna hit the mute on that because we ain't trying. You feel me? There you go.
Like, let me show you what a school of the future looks like. Let me show you what monasteries of the future. Let me show you what.
Also, in the interview, he's speaking about building schools, building monasteries, a place of worship, schools. Noble Drew Ali was also talking about every temple should have a school now. This is what Noble Drew Ali was teaching. Hey, now, I'm just saying what. Let me continue. Let me get to the
Farms of the future look like, but we're 20 years past the future. Like, it's in 2020. Like, we're supposed to be in the future by 2000. So it's my job to pull the future into now. And that's something I struggle with when I talk about the different things that I'm doing, getting into the idea of doing like content for Netflix, or if you're a Grand Theft Auto character, just started redesigning the world himself, like painting his own world. We have this opportunity to make life as fun as these second lives. But if you look at how politics, just general unhappiness, misery, control, the speed that contractors go, the farmers that wouldn't finish the farm, the way we are with each other is why people feel like, look, everyone's going to go into like this Ready Player One second life. And I believe that our first life can be just as imaginative, and it will be. So that's and I have a bunch of friends that work in the gaming industry, and I have friends that work in the content industry, and I'm saying I'm anchoring on real life to make real life as awesome as games, to make real life as awesome as movies. So, did I answer the question of my schedule every day?
Yeah, but I mean, you so your stuff with your kids, and then whatever these ideas you have
Was that I do have this challenge. That's where I'm designing. She look both ways. See, I play this dictionary game with
right here.
Like this.
Sorry about that. He's speaking about playing this dictionary game, i.e., etymology, science. Come on now.
This small Webster Pocket Dictionary, and we'll go to a page and say, go to a page with the word help on it. And we say, highlight all the words you think are positive. And then we talk about it afterwards. Why do you think that's positive? So the word help is like, it's like a bad leg on a table. You think you could stand on it, but if you stand right there, that table could flip over. The fourth definition in the word help is to ignore. And it actually makes sense. You know, like if you have a meeting, right, here's the answer when you know the meeting didn't do good. It didn't go well. The person says it then, how can I help? That means they don't want to do nothing. They just give you a phone number.
Right.
You know, the word is to ensure. And then there's a lot of words that end with URE that are very powerful. Future, sure, pure, endure. And that goes into like the rhyme, like
He's breaking down etymology right there. Etymology now, let's be honest, people. Let's be honest. Out of all the black people, you know what I mean, all the woke people, all the conscious community people, which group do you know is focusing on the definition of words and what they truly mean? Come on now, give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Come on, man. You know what it is. You know who it is. You know who always, words, we gotta know the meaning. You know it be. Come on, man. And he was specifically speaking about help. and how help doesn't really mean what we think it means. What's up, man? What's up, man? Come on, man. You want to say hello? What's up, man?
Hi guys.
I want to show you Pokemon.
Okay.
Alright.
I got Zykin.
All right, boom.
Dad.
Thank you. Cam, I'm teaching.
This is for you.
Thank you.
This one is better.
Thank you. Let's get to the definitions. Shall we? Let's see here. Let's see what we got going on here. Looking up the definition. Help. Oh, I do want to go to help, but I wanted to do nice. That's what it was. Sorry, I got threw off with my son with the Pokemon. Nice. Nice is an interesting one when I started getting into this whole looking up what words mean. Nice. Now, nice, if you look at the top, it says pleasant, agreeable, satisfactory, pleasant in manner, good nature. But then when you go on down, you go on down to the origin, Middle English in the sense stupid. From Old French, from Latin, ignorant. From necere, not know. I said, wait a minute. So nice don't really mean nice. I said, man, these word games is really tricky. You got to, nice meaning stupid though. I said, man, this word thing is real because it's right here. I didn't put it in there. But then when you think about it, sometimes people actually reveal it. They'll be like, you may present like a drawing. You know what I mean? You have a drawing. You say, how does this look? Oh, that's so nice, honey. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm? Okay. And this one was coming out of the Oxford American Dictionary, just so you know. But I wanted to focus on Kanye bringing up etymology, one, because Moores is all about that and definition and what words truly mean, but also because he was speaking about help doesn't necessarily truly mean that, what we may think it means. And I wanted to bring us back into the book in chapter 13 in the line where Jesus was saying, what any man has suffered I would meet, and that I may know the griefs, the disappointments, the sore temptations of my brother man, that I may know just how to, it doesn't say help those in need, it says just how to succor those in need, to provide assistance. And it's very particular about that word. I said, well, what does that word even mean? Because it seems like it would just be to help those in need. Yeah, Jesus came, he want to know what's going on so he can help those. But if help don't really mean help what we think, so that's a reason why that's there. Got to study. Got to know what the words mean. And more importantly, as it relates back to Kanye West, you got to listen very closely to what he's saying, man. That brother is not crazy. He's not a coon or a sellout. He's actually one of the most courageous ones out there. Teaching the truth. If you listen closely. Now I know it's some Moors out there. Oh, but he says he's a Christian and da-da-da-da-da. Hey, man. Noble Drew Ali says something about people, are people that want to choose the Christian faith. You should study. And you should stop trying to judge others for the path they choose for them. Hey now. Hey now. And beyond just, this interview, you got to understand Kanye West is that his man's, you know what I mean? His man's 100 grands is Yasin Bey. Yeah, Yasin Bey. Yes. Yasin, the one that had Noble Drew Ali and all the crew, you know what I mean, on the back cover of the Ecstatic album, Yasin Bey. Yes, that same one. He produced a lot of the album where Common dropped the lyric about Noble Drew Ali. I ain't even gonna tell you which album. You go search it for yourself. See if you see it. Hey, maybe I'm making it up. Huh? The information is there, man. The facts it's right there in your face. It's not a secret no more. It's not, and this is the biggest thing. Nah, man. Matter of fact, go take a book and sit down in the room. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is the biggest thing that I wanted to point out to Moors. When I say Moors, I'm saying the brothers and sisters didn't know that we're Moors, because we're Moors whether I got this on or not. You know what I mean? If you didn't know, affairs, none of that makes you a Moor. It's who we are. But for those of us that do and are aware of who we are and of our ancestry, we have to move past trying to prove to people. You know what I mean? Now it's time to put these principles in action in all aspects of our life. Matter of fact, just so you see I'm not talking, man knows nothing by being told. 1 second. Bam, here we go. Sorry about the delay, folks. But I wanted to show you. Man knows nothing by being told. You feel me? We got to put things into action. So I picked this up. Farming While Black. Soulfire Farms Practical Guide to Liberation on the Land by Leah Penniman. Forward by Karen Washington. I'm only barely in past the introduction, but right off the top, it's speaking about community land trust. Oh my goodness, here we go. Armore's all talking about trust and this and that, and land. Well, here we go. Let's put this into action. Put the knowledge into action. You know what I mean? Farmers Almanac. We got to start educating ourselves, being able to provide for ourselves. If we are going to be our own nation, right? We can't be our own nation. We don't have our own grocery store. We can't have our own grocery store if we don't have our own groceries. Can't have our own groceries if we don't start to growing them. You know what I mean? Gotta walk the walk. Can't just be talking it. On all levels, we have to start doing this. And I already spoke, at length about internally within the organization, but outside the organization, education, schools, different trades. We need to set this up. We need to get it going. If not us, then who? If not now, then when? Come on, man. Come on, man. secure. Secure may be confused with the word secure. Yeah, yes, secure, Succor, not secure, Scure. Seeing is believing. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't say what the word help meant. My fault on that. Helmet, help. It says, make it easier for someone to do something by offering one services or financial or material aid. Improve a situation or problem, be of benefit to. Assist to move in a specified direction. Relieve the symptoms of. Help oneself, take something without permission. Oh, huh. Yeah, I didn't, yeah. You know what I mean? Like like I helped myself to your car. You know what I mean? Like you left your home for vacation and I helped myself to some of your items in there. That's not funny, but I'm sorry. Old English. It doesn't go. It doesn't have too much in terms of the origin part, the etymology. So I would say also that's a great. I'm glad you. Thank you for Ava Lawrence Phillips. Thank you for the reminder, because that's another great point that I learned when I started looking up words. Get multiple dictionaries. I'm talking if you can 4 to 5 physical dictionaries, older ones, newer versions, college editions. Um, because what I started to see is that certain dictionaries will only have certain information, and other dictionaries may reveal more about the word that wasn't in this one. And then it may be this newer version that has something about the origin of the word that neither the previous ones had, and it's like this puzzle game, a puzzle piece game within just understanding what one word means to understand what something actually is saying. So it's a process. It's it may seem like it may seem like why go through all that? Why not just say Siri, define such and such? You know what I mean? And you can do that, but getting to the truth it's not gonna be that simple for. It's not gonna be made that easy for you. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to put some work in. And that's just really the name of the game. You know what I mean? That's part of this matrix that we're living in, if you will. That was sorry about that. This is the Oxford American Dictionary. You know what I mean? And I have another one over there. I don't feel like grabbing it at the moment. I think etymology. Etymology is the science of words. You know what I mean? It's understanding the true meaning and the development of words, through different languages and time. And that is interestingly enough, that's science. I didn't learn that in any school, you know what I mean? Which is crazy because you would think that would be almost necessary, that they really teach you etymology so that you understand what you're reading. Because if you don't understand etymology, you truly don't know how to read and comprehend what you're reading, because some of the texts, in particular the older texts, you know what I mean, in particular a lot of the religious occult texts, you need to know etymology to understand what exactly is being said. Otherwise, you'll read right past something amazing and you don't even know because it just you don't understand what's really being said. And the way I can relate to that you understand in today's terms is rap music. You know what I mean? Hip hop. If you don't understand double entendres, if you don't understand, if you don't understand certain cultural references, you know what I mean? You may hear a line in a song and not even understand the true playiness of it because you only hearing just the surface layer of it. You know what I mean? So you're not really catching everything that's being said. And if you understand hip hop, if you understand rap and lyrics, especially if you're a lyricist, then just translate that same principle into any sort of text that we're reading, and especially law. You know what I mean? That's something that us as so-called black people we don't understand at all. Is that in matters of law, language, and the words we use have whew, the meaning and you know the meaning and the consequences or the what happens when we attach ourselves or we use certain words in law. We don't truly understand what's going on and the consequences of that, but we need to, which is why you need to study Noble Ali, why he taught us and was adamant about us not calling ourselves blacks, Negroes, or coloreds. The modern term now today is African American, because those terms are not attached to the human family. And so we can't be treated and we're not seen in law as human beings. That's where the whole 3/5 of a human being comes from, because our name and our religion, our nationality was stripped from us. Those are the last two parts making us 5/5 a whole human being. That's just a little science. Anyways, my point is study, understand the teachings and the information Noble Ali was bringing. Don't believe me. You know what I mean? Don't believe what I'm saying. Look it up for yourself. Um, listen very carefully and closely to the Kanye West, Joe Rogan discussion build. It has so many keys, man. So many keys. You know what I mean? But you got to listen, and you got to take your ego out of it and your feelings out of it and your judgment of who he is or what you feel about him. Take that out of it and listen for the information. That is and apply that, not just Kanye West, apply that principle or that method to everyone. Because when you put and you inject your feelings and your ego and your bias into your listening, you're blocking off a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom. And you know, and a perspective, some information that may be key for your understanding. It may be key to helping you figure out or unlocking that thing that's kind of been eating away at you and you just can't figure it out. Maybe it's something that person is gonna say, um, that'll unlock it and be like, wow, I never saw it like that. But you can't get to that point. You can't get to that realization if you just shut your ears down. You know what I mean? Um, so that's all I got to say for today. I don't see any more questions. Um, slow it down. You want to close out?
I ran.
Yeah, I saw you
So
running.
slowly.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I tried to make.
All right, so
to
we
make
finna
some-
close out.
Hello, me on the computer.
Much love to you. Thank you to Joe Rogan and man.
Okay.
Thank you to Joe Rogan and Kanye West for that discussion.
And shout out to Nicholas Johnson, and you are the best.
Let me finish. Thanks. Especially because if you listen towards the end, it really gets to the fact of us needing to heal. and not just so-called black people, so-called white people here in America, the United States, but healing across the nation. I mean, across the world. All spoke on Nigeria. That's another thing. Oh man, thank you a lot. Prayers, everybody. If you're watching this, learn about what's going on in Nigeria. The SARS, the Special Arms Robbery Squads, I believe that's the name of it. Really learn about the injustices and um, the criminal, learn about the injustices and the violence that's being brought to our brothers and sisters in Nigeria. And more than that, lend your strength, bring awareness to what's going on, pray for them, send the love, find out if you know Nigerians, find out if you can help. And man, healing all over the world. Armenia, stop it, man. We got to make sure that we love instead of hate. We got to make sure if nothing else, we got to make sure that we love
instead of hate.
All right, man. Thank you. Thank you. Anything else, son?
Yes.
All right. Much love to y'all.
Much love to you all. Who's here? Who can I actually see?
Thank you, son.
No, the weakest one.
Thank you. I got to be out. Peace. See you.
You had 5 more minutes left to stream. You can use that 5 minutes up. Peace.